What's up, my Yu-Gi-Oh nerds? Today I just kind of wanted to share my feelings on the current meta of Yu-Gi-Oh and why I think it's good and why I think it's going to get better. I think right now we're in a really good spot, meta-wise, to where there's a couple big decks that are kind of doing the winning, but it's not the only winning that's happening. It's not like Tier Elements, where basically if you win the die roll, you're going to win the match unless you have some bad luck. And, 20 of the top 30 are Tier Elements. Not only are rogue decks not just sneaking into the top slots, but it's like half the top slots. And even then, some of them are even taking the very top and winning it all the way. So we've got all these different decks that are kind of going in. So it's not just like the same four decks that you're going to see again and again and again. Yeah, there's the top ones, Kashtira, they're up there. Branded. I wish Invoked was up there. Branded's up there. Sword Soul. You're going to see a lot of those, but you're going to see, the trap decks in there. You're going to see lots of rogue decks. You're going to see invoked decks and maybe even see them top, which that would be very nice if mine did. But I think it's a really good environment we're sitting in. And me and my friends were talking about it, and a lot of good interaction between the decks. It's like not just, okay, you won the dice roll, let's see you combo for 30 minutes and I'm not going to do anything. Because back in Tier Elements formats, not a lot of people played hand traps because they didn't really do anything. It was Tier 0 format. So now we're backed away from that, and hand traps are now a thing, and certain decks run better with certain hand traps, so you're not even seeing all the same hand traps. Some people swear by Nibiru, and the other ones are saying, well, if you're good enough, you can play through Nibiru, and yeah, I like it a lot. And some decks even play the Nibiru even if they don't use it because they use it for something else, And I like seeing stuff like that, and I was at the regionals down in Vegas, and some of the people were kind of hating on it because like, well, what do I side for if I have to, think about playing everything? It's like, yeah, be a good player and try to side for a little bit of everything and try and build your deck to face a little bit of everything because that's the format right now. And I think that's pretty awesome. And I think it's only going to get a little bit better. So there's going to be another ban list soon, supposedly. And I think the only things they're really going to hit are some of the cards that are like just game stoppers. So is it that gimmick puppet that Branded plays that just says, you can only summon gimmick puppet monsters or whatever, and it's like really super hard to get rid of. So cards like that, or the one card that Cash plays that lets you lock out 9 zones. Stuff like that I think is going to get hit, and I think we're going to see just one or two little things come off. I'm really hoping for the Salamangreat Gazelle to come off, because that deck is sneaking in, because it's not super consistent, but Gazelle really deserves to come off. It's been on there for a while, and I don't know why. Before I even started playing, and I look at the card, and I'm like, well, why? So many other cards do the same thing, and even better sometimes. This would just make the deck like a little bit more consistent, and maybe see it in top play more consistently. It's sneaking in there, but I'd like to see some more. And like trap decks are doing really good right now. The ones that rely more, like with Labyrinth, we have lots of monster effects. Those guys are taking a hit because, again, they were really good when no one was playing the hand traps, but now hand traps are back. So but they're still winning. That's the thing, is that even these decks that are taking hits can still compete. And I really like that in a format. So, just hopefully we could see just a little bit more of that. And with the Chaos cards and the Bestial cards that just dropped, and we still haven't even seen like a real big tournament with those being out right now, I think we're going to see a lot more of those. Which, again, good, because lots of older decks that got hit super hard by Tier Elements that couldn't play, well, now they can play again because they don't have to fight the Tier Elements, and they're getting all these, new support cards with the Bestial cards and the Chaos. The Chaos Angel, that thing is mean and nasty, but it's not too broken, I think. I bet someone's going to find a way to make it broken because it's a super good card, but, that gets outed with Kaijus, and everyone's running Kaijus and hand traps, and it can't really out the hand traps. I don't know. It can, you know what I'm saying. It's not unbeatable, but it's super good. So the power creep is now in that point to where lots of people can take advantage of these top tier cards in lots of other decks that aren't, super top tier. So I think we're going to see a lot more balanced format soon. And now I say all this, and Konami's going to ban or unban like 2-3 cards that are going to make it tier 0 again, and just horrible. But if they hit the cards that I'm hoping for, like I said, the ones that just kind of like stop stuff, I think it's going to be a really interesting format, and I think we're going to see a lot of really good card players come out of it. Because now it's, like I said, it's no longer I won the die roll. Unless I have super horrible luck, I'm going to win the match. Now it's you actually have to figure out what to out. Game 1 is now back to a learning curve. To like, okay, well, I'm going to face this deck now. Those are the cards I need to hit. So now we can go back into it. So now Game 3s are no longer going to be, rare. It's going to be, okay, well, now we know what we're playing this first round. Now games 2 and 3 are going to be the real matches. So I'm getting pretty excited.
Thank you for checking out another one of my videos. If you're interested in any more, I've got a couple lined up right here. And if you haven't yet, click the icon in the center to subscribe to my channel. And remember, have fun out there.